Welcome back, you all, to CHD 222, Chapter 5, Self, Others, and the Community, learning about social skills. I'm Tracy Murph, and I'm the Child Development Instructor on the Sparks campus, and I'm glad you have joined me for this episode. Individual development and identity is incorporated in a discussion about self, others, and the community. And social skills and the communities to which we belong are composed of groups and institutions, which have an effect on our development. These go together because social skills are developed to enable an individual to function in the community's group and institutions. After reviewing all of the week's content, you should be able to, number one, explain the importance of social skills in early childhood education. Number two, discuss the key concepts or themes that children can explore in the study of social skills. And number three, learn ways to begin to teach and introduce children to concepts of social skills. So come on along and join me as we learn all about self, others, and the community and teaching social skills. Young children enter an early childhood classroom with a wide range of social skills. But once in the classroom, they face the daunting task of learning to relate effectively with adults and children, most of whom are strangers. Not only are new and perhaps different social skills required, but children will be asked to give up some of their individuality for the good of others and the group. Nevertheless, children will learn necessary skills, attitudes, and values as they live. The small democracy of the early childhood program is designed to support and foster the social skills and knowledge children need to participate in a democracy and to work to change and improve that democracy in the future. The three major theories of socialization are behavioral, Erickson's, and social cognitive. Behavioral theories are based on external control of behavior using rewards and punishments. Behaviorist studies have shown that children also learn social and antisocial behaviors by observing models. Erickson's theory is based on life stages, and social cognitive theories focus on the cognitive aspects of social maturity in which context the learner is in control. For a child to develop a normal pattern of behavior, the positive attribute of the stage needs to be satisfied at the critical period before the next stage is developed. Social cognitive theories recognize that children are whole beings. They cannot be divided into parts for physical, intellectual, social emotional, or intellectual growth. Its supporters see social emotional growth as parallel or even the same as intellectual growth. Children's development of social skills is affected by the nature of their family and their early childhood experiences. The main influence is the family and the child's attachment bond. Children who have a strong attachment to a nurturing figure and see themselves as separate from this nurturing figure are ready for a group situation, while children who have not fully developed strong attachments to other persons may have more difficulty adjusting to the complexity of the social system of school. The characteristics of a community's culture also affect children's developing social skills. Teachers who take the time to observe and know the culture and community in which their children live are better able to build on its strengths or work to mediate its potential negative effects on children's social development. This is particularly true of children who have been raised and socialized in a collectivist culture and who then have to adapt to the mainstream individualist culture. Once children are in a social school setting, Other factors affect their social development. In addition to a child's parents and family, the teacher becomes an agent of socialization. Now the teacher and perhaps the principal set the rules, limits, and standards for behavior. Other children also become models, setting new or different standards for social behaviors. The school helps the child become an individual while learning to function as part of a group. So let's move on to objective 2 to discuss the key concepts or themes that children can explore in the study of social skills. Stop for a moment and think about these questions. Who are you? What do you like about yourself? How do you relate to others? In doing this, you are examining your sense of self, your self-concept, self-esteem, and self-identity. Educators use these terms to denote the totality of meanings, feelings, and attitudes that children maintain about themselves. Self-concept refers to the cognitive activity, children's awareness of their own characteristics and of likenesses and differences between themselves and others. Self-esteem refers to a child's positive regard for and feelings about themselves, and this is closely related to a child's self-concept. Self-identity has a social connotation. It includes awareness of self and of group membership. A child's name is an important identity foundation. The child's understanding of their physical being is essential to self-esteem, and this includes an understanding of their gender and sexuality. Self-efficacy is important at the preschool and primary grade stages. This means children are believing in themselves as capable and able to set goals. As you do with any other skill, you will want to assess children's growth in self-esteem. And our final objective, number 3, learn ways to begin to teach and introduce children to concepts of social skills. With a strong sense of self, children are ready to learn to live in a group. Basic to living with others is the ability to communicate. Relating to others in a positive way is essential to becoming a member of a group. This is aided by becoming competent in communication, sharing, cooperating, making friends, and conflict resolution. Providing a wide range of social experiences encourage these traits. People live in a community by virtue of things that they have in common. Communication is the way through which people come to possess things in common. The ability to communicate is practiced and enhanced during play situations. In addition, play develops children's social skills. Social and emotional skills are essential for school success, and competency in these areas of development leads to better academic achievement and grades. Conflicts are common in play situations, and through resolving these conflicts, children learn self-control and the give and take that will be necessary in their later life. Learning to communicate is, in part, learning to share. To communicate, children must share their ideas, take turns talking and listening, and share their time and interests. Children learning to share is an important goal of preschool and primary classrooms. The welfare of our society depends on the willingness of its members to share. Cooperating is another skill useful for living in a society. To cooperate, children must sometimes give up or share something and become less egocentric, meaning less concerned about themselves and more concerned about the welfare of the group. Reinforcement of cooperative behavior has a positive effect. Conversely, a large school and competition have negative effects. For young children, having friends and being accepted by their peers are critical to development of a positive self-concept and pro-social skills and are related to academic achievement. Teachers can help with this process by teaching conflict resolution. So let's review what we've learned. The skills most important for the primary and preschool classroom are the social and thinking skills. The social skills of learning who you are and developing self esteem are prerequisites to learning about others. All children's group activities are social by nature, yet teachers need to plan specific activities and experiences to foster cooperation and encourage social interactions. Teaching children prosocial behaviors helps them learn to relate to each other, as well as learn the communicative skills of listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and the social skills of learning to share and cooperate. Because making and having friends are integral to a child's success in school and life, teachers must also plan ways for children to accomplish that goal. Conflicts, however, will occur. Learning how to prevent conflicts and then handling them when they arise is part of a teacher's job. That wraps us up for this episode. You can learn more about this topic by reviewing the resources posted in your Blackboard course. And as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and let me know, and I will help you in any way I can. So thanks again for joining me for this session, and I'll see you next time.